Hello everyone, welcome to Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. Well, the rice fields continued to do well. Consing and her daughter, I forget her name, were down here weeding this morning, and it looks like they have weeded all this first little field here, because I can see muddy tracks in there. And it's looking like they've done about half of this walkway here. So I'm guessing it's after lunchtime now, so I'm guessing that, well, now I don't know, because this water is muddy as well, so that's leading me to believe there was some activity out in there, but that may be just from walking around in here, because you can see the difference between this field, which looks pretty clean and weed free, and this field, which does not so much. I assume that Consing's daughter is not available this afternoon, so because they worked in the morning and now she's not here. As I understand it, the plan is for Ron Mar to come on Thursday. He's got school yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I don't know, and I'm not really up on how they're doing the schools here now. I don't think they're full time, but again, I don't know. So Ron Mar is not going to be available until Thursday, and when he is, he's going to be, because Nerio and Tatai and everybody else is still over there working on Gary and Eleanor as well. So Nerio's not going to be available probably this week, or maybe not even next week, to trim these weeds down. So it's going to be to Ron Mar and possibly his mother as well to clean around these banana trees. And all I want is like a 2-foot circle around each tree, so that when the mower is fixed, I can come through here and just mow all the rest of this. And it's going to be a job for that mower, but I'll set it up on its highest setting, so for the first pass anyway, and sharpen the blade, you know, that mower works really well, but some of this grass in here is waist high already. So I'll set it up on its highest setting so it has the least amount of work that it can. I should probably look into renting a weed eater for one day, but I don't know of any place around here where you can rent equipment, small or large. So it would probably be a have to buy one thing, and we're not going to do that. So we have to use what we have available. So as these banana trees are trimmed around, I'll get in here and get this mower. You guys can see what a dramatic difference it makes in a couple months. The jungle just wants to reclaim. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have these banana trees cleaned around. I'm going to mow in between them, and we're going to fertilize these banana trees. Everyone thinks the foreigner's kind of crazy for wanting to fertilize the banana trees, but this soil is not great, and it's not nutritious. It grows weeds well, but if you want to get any kind of a crop out of anything, you have to fertilize it. And I don't want to bring any of the compost down yet. The plan is to just fertilize it, and all the grass that is mowed will be put around the trees. I think, because I'm not 100% sure. I've got to talk this over with Tatai to make sure and educate myself a bit. These would be, this is a good example here maybe. Banana trees propagate by, I guess it's the roots coming up from the main plant. And so you can see this one here has a little baby right next to it. Now when this one fruits, and it's when the main one fruits and it falls, they only fruit one time. That one there has fruit, and when the fruits mature, that tree will fall over. And nature's plan is for the next little baby to come up after it. So I need to double check with Tatai and or Maricel to see if I can put the grass that is mowed around these, because I'd like to put it like 8, 10, 12, even a foot deep in like a 1 meter circle around these trees. And I just want to make sure that if in doing so we don't smother out the little baby plants, because when they start out, you know, they just poke through the ground like grass. And see if I can find a really fresh new one which would offer a good example. That's too overgrown back in there. I'll never find one in there. But, and I don't see one. They just start out as tiny little shoots that just poke up through the ground. And my only concern is that when they poke up through, if they don't have sunlight, that they won't prosper. So I just need to find out if putting a foot deep grass around these trunks out about 3 feet would be detrimental to them, or would it in fact help them. So that's going to be the plan here in the bananas, is trim around the trees themselves, mow all this, put the mulch around it in about a 2 foot or 3 foot circle around each tree. I want to keep I want to put it deep enough so that it inhibits the grass growth, but I can't do it at all if it's going to inhibit the growth of the new banana trees. And fertilize it. Before we put the grass clippings around it. That's the plan anyway. So we'll see if that will indeed come to fruition as I envision it. But I've got to talk to Tatai and Maricel about it, because growing bananas is not my forte. So I don't know what the future progress is going to be on this, on weeding the rice field, because I haven't, and I don't think Maricel has talked to Consing and her daughter about when they're going to come back. All I know is that Ronmar is supposed to come on Thursday. Since Consing's salary has been cut in half because there's so few pigs to take care of, the family is in need of making money. And to get the daughter and the grandchildren involved, to kind of take some of the burden off Consing was needed anyway. And so we're going to be doing our best to keep them all busy. So I would assume the weeding in the rice field will continue, and then we'll get on to these bananas. And I don't know what else Marcel wants to do. I was going to water today, but Mark Cooper has sent information that we're I was just going to say, has sent information that we could be due for a big storm here, and so I'm not going to water. And as I'm speaking, it's starting to sprinkle. So I guess I'm going to save some gas money and not water, and we'll see how this goes. So thank you, everyone. That's the update on the rice fields and the bananas. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.